Of course, you are here on 913 and 915, and I have people.
Yeah, it's always a good morning on Real FM. Always a good morning.
People with me, so for sure, it's going to be an exciting morning because I love talking to queens, and I love talking to queens who are actually on the same level of thinking as I am. We were having a little conversation earlier, and Nigel was like, Bessa, is that an interview now?
Quick.
Leave us alone, let us do our thing. We know what we're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because the boys and girls out of school, right?
Yeah.
Narati is on the inside. Now, I have a thing about names because I have people calling me all kind of names. They can't figure out that is collation.
Don't have to spell it, just pronounce it.
Just pronounce it.
Or just say Kole. Kole.
Nareti or Nereti?
Nereti.
Okay, so I'm the one saying it wrong.
Yes.
So
but a lot of people pronounce it. At least you're still on the correct path.
Yeah.
Not Nai, because people say Naireti.
Naireti?
Oh no, that one don't work.
Boy.
That one don't work.
I've gotten a lot of
English
Most times I get Naireti.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
So it's Nereti.
Nereti.
I say Nareti.
Just call her Nini. Just call her Nini.
Sometimes
for
I
short.
also do say Nereti. Like if I speak quickly, I say Nereti.
You say Nereti. Okay.
But just not Nai.
Just not Nai. Don't say Naireti. Nai is somebody else in the band.
Right.
Not us.
Right.
So, from band life, which of course you are still in the band life, to
I left the band to really focus. Yeah.
Wait.
You see why we couldn't start the interview then, because now the interview happens.
Yes, I left the band earlier this year. I wanted to focus more on myself.
Okay. So it had nothing to do with anything in the band.
It's just more me deciding, okay, let me do more for me. Because when you're in a band, you do a lot of covers and stuff. There's lots of rehearsals. So I wanted to just branch out from that and just be like, you know what, my turn.
So you see yourself going, after you taking care of yourself and do all the things that you had to, do you see yourself going back into the band?
I could go back.
All right,
I don't see an issue with that.
Nice.
Probably have them as my band,
Right.
True.
Future goals. Yes.
In 2025, fellas, the ladies
That's my guys.
First of all,
ladies bringing the heat,
We bring in heat, and we have hits. And are you on stage queening for real? And in 2025, y'all notice who I notice? Y'all hear all the songs? The ladies and them horning back. Right? So
that's the thing. Only the ladies that go head at horn, fellas that go head at kind of horn.
You can't hear. You'll have to feel it.
Well, the ladies were always horning back. It's just now we're making it pump.
We're letting you know.
You have horn repellent?
That one not working. You have to go in the soup for that. Bathe 3 times and wash on the feet.
Yeah, I go in the car and go down soup. For that kind of
So, okay, focusing on Nereti now. So that means, aside from, because this is the carnival season, so of course that business kicks in. But then when carnival is done, it's not so busy anymore. What is your focus?
I am still going to be recording music. I don't want to just do only soca because I am a versatile singer. I can sing anything. So we're looking to branch out into other music. I think I'm going to be putting Kuti under pressure in that sense.
Okay.
You understand? You could take it. Yeah, you understand? So music doesn't stop. It doesn't stop at or after carnival. We're gonna come hard.
Okay, I love to hear that because a lot of the times we get artists releasing songs for carnival, and then after that
they just stop. They get quiet.
And if they don't make it to competition,
even worse.
That's it.
Even worse.
Even if they're in the competition but they ain't win, they have good songs and they forget they have good songs, and it's like nothing happens.
And not just that too,
What happens?
And not just that, the bitterness just eat them on the inside, and they just be like, I supported nobody again. I win. I do nothing. Like the energy.
They don't even support themselves.
Imagine that.
Because there are good songs that could go way
further
past
than
carnival.
Of course.
There are good songs that don't even make it here for carnival, and they're actually overseas trending.
Correct.
So so big up on that. And how does it work now with the band? Like, are they going to get a lead female, or
I believe they have somebody else already. They have, yeah.
Okay.
So it's good. It's good for them.
What was the name of your band again?
Extreme.
Extreme.
Ah, yes. Extreme.
I chose not to be committed to a band, but if a band needs a female singer and they want me to work with them, I will do it. But to be committed to it, no. I have different plans just for myself.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Sounds good. Let's talk competition.
Yeah.
We saw you for the first time. That's it, there. We saw you for the first time last year. Well, actually, I think it was Nai who sent your song. Vibe already.
Yes.
Listen,
Vibe already. Yo.
I played that song so much.
That was a vibe. For sure, that song was a vibe.
Without even knowing that you guys were actually going to compete. With the song. I played that song so much. And then you guys, I don't know how I missed it that y'all were on the list and that you guys were actually performing that song, because I was 100% surprised when I saw you on the stage. I don't know how I missed it.
That was so last minute, by the way.
Oh, okay. So maybe really? That's why I missed it.
That could have been why.
Yes. That was just so last minute. Like I decided, okay, let's do this. Let's just drop it in there. Let's compete.
I have seen y'all perform, and we just be honest here. I've seen you guys perform at other locations. I'd seen you perform the song before, but on the evening of semifinals 2024, there wasn't that connection between
the two of us,
you and Nai. That I stood there, I watched, and I was like, they're not connecting. And you guys did not make it to finals. I'm not wrong, are you? I go have to become a psychic. Listen, people start paying me.
Come join me, baby. Come join me.
I go by myself.
Go by yourself, yeah.
You see, like she has the drive, she has the power to do it, so she might as well.
And I know, and the thing is, I've worked with Nai. I don't know if it was nerves or whatnot that, because I mean it's a competition. He probably felt somewhere, because I realized, I remember on stage I was trying to coerce him to come and dance with me and stuff, and I still felt like he was holding back. You understand? So but I still enjoyed the experience nonetheless. That's my boy. So big up your Nai.
You know what? Let me tell you what I saw. I saw you bring big woman energy on the stage, and Nai was still in his young boy phase.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that's what I saw. No disrespect or anything, but the energy that she brought on stage wasn't the energy that he brought. Not that he was horrible. He's a very, very good artist.
Very good
artist. It's just that you could see the difference between
the
two
energies.
Yes. You could definitely see it. Fast forward to 2025.
Boom.
Correct.
I got your music. Your music came out of the same camp as my music.
Yes.
I actually met you in studio. Wasn't
Yes.
Nobody knew I was releasing a track, but seeing you in there, I knew something good was coming.
Yes, my love.
And pushing to Friday. Well, we play your music not almost every day, every single day.
I appreciate that.
On Real FM. You may not get videos every day, because let me tell you, sometimes the phone cry thing and almost stop.
Battery low or something.
Right. But we do play the music, and seeing you on stage, I wasn't nervous at all. I just be more nervous than the artist. I am performing enough. But you see, when I have an expectation, I just go and deliver. And you were one of the artists that I was not scared for.
Yeah, man.
At all.
Thank you for that confidence.
Yeah, man. Girl. I was not scared.
She's one of those, like, when she touches the stage, it's a different song that comes out there. I don't want to say she blocks out the crowd, but she engages the crowd so well, and you can tell that she knows what she's doing. And
you could tell that there's some experience there. In big up yourself, because you took full advantage.
I did.
Of the experience that you had from before. You came out on stage. I did not see. If you were nervous, I did not see.
Let me tell you. Backstage, I'm like, please remember the first line of the song. Remember the first line of the song, girl. The first line. Yes, the first line. And I know if I forgot the first line, everything was going down. The first line of the song. I had to be telling myself, I'm backstage. I'm like, okay. I get very, very nervous. I actually get competition anxiety. The whole week I didn't sleep. I did not sleep.
Never guessed.
I had no sleep for the entire week, and it's gonna be the same way this week lead up to next week. I just have a natural energy that I tap into when I'm on stage, and people not know. But to be honest, I could not sleep. Like, my brain just goes overload. So I'm like thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How will I perform? Everything is always in my head. So on the night I was exhausted.
Oh boy.
head.
We did not show.
And nobody would know. Nobody. I would be
whatsoever.
sick.
Not even a
I would.
drop.
My voice would be gone, and I would still be able to sing.
Yeah.
That's. I guess that's a God-given. It's not even a talent. It's
Yes,
a gift.
God, very, very big.
Thank
It's
God.
so
Thank
proud.
Thank God.
Thank God for this one.
How did you feel when you found out that you made it to finals? Because this is your very first.
Very first final.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank
Of
you,
course.
my love.
The
Thank
women
you.
in the running this year. Let me tell fellas, that
The
women
ladies brought the
in-
heat this year, man. For sure.
From
Move the power and
Keisha to Mika
Correct.
to MNR, Cupid, you Nirati. Listen, look, I getting a little good.
Breathe, Collision, breathe.
For real, for real. I wish you guys were there, especially Nigel. I really wish Nigel was there. I know that Nigel, he would trust my
Your judgment.
my judgment, but
Most
I drank a lot.
before after she drinks.
You just sit down. You just sit down. Okay.
I was drinking. I didn't even know I was drinking. I still had one drink, and I was like, okay, that's it for the night. And Mick say you still got a drink there. I said, no, Jesus God, no, I can't. But yeah. So your very first finals.
Yes.
How are you preparing before anything, before every other thing that you have to do mentally?
The mental comes first.
Mentally, let me tell you, I have a few methods because I tend to practice a lot of meditation. One of my meditation ways people may think is unorthodox, but dancing.
I thought this was Vegas.
No, it's Vegas. You, let's behave. So you see you behave, just behave. I know you're kicking. That's two of you. Kick it. Behave yourself. Hey.
That's crazy.
Not that way. If I know Nigel, I know Nigel. Well, you. No, but that's
people even have to know Nigel. You listen to the show twice and you know.
Maybe that's it. So like after on Sunday I went to a brunch. Big up Creek Cole and the family. You know.
Oh my God, I missed that.
You
brunch.
missed it?
I have never missed it before. This is the first.
I was like, where were you though?
I had work. I was all library. I didn't even know.
Let me tell you, it was amazing as usual. And that was just like my release. So that's one of the things I do. I will go out and I will dance. I love to whine. That's one of the ways I really do release and prepare. Apart from that, I try to put myself in the zone that, okay, this is not just a normal performance, it is a competition.
Right.
But at the same time, I still have to be relative because I know right now the song is getting so much more traction than before because a lot more women and men are understanding where it's coming from. And then after seeing the performance, like I think people needed a live performance of the song to really catch and feel exactly. I think it's better when with my expression and everything about how and what I was saying. So now that I have that, I have to now think of how I'm going to correlate it and I'll do what I did for semis into the finals. So mentally, I'm just trying to be calm, trying not to overthink and not to put too much pressure on myself.
Okay,
you might have to borrow Desiree car.
Don't worry that car. The thing bearings knocking off anything.
It's still hitting it 204 square miles that it did. All wrong so
for you. Once you get in the car, you know what working? The horn go be working for sure. Even if you don't hate it,
they gonna leave that plate there. You're driving without plate, you have to call the police.
Oh gosh.
Now I said going in Desiree car because, girl, let me get real with this, right? No joke thing. You have Sly on stage. You have Arthur on stage. You have Nerdy on stage. You got Ricky T on stage.
Boy, some big dogs.
Cupid.
You have some big dogs there.
What you doing, you?
What I doing? I there too. I am there. I have arrived.
I think from the time I reach backstage, I see Ricky T. I going back home. And that's just.
You see the thing about it with me. I admire and appreciate all of them because you know they really did set the pace and pay. But for me, if I have to become, you know, like people would say, give somebody else a chance.
Don't give nobody a chance.
Exactly. So right now, I want to come and earn, and I want to show, hey, I deserve to be here too.
Yeah.
You understand?
I don't think nobody have to back down for somebody else to make it.
And I used to think like that, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I used to think like that. But now, like, getting more mature and being into it, like, but I wouldn't want to just give up something and let somebody get it, and they don't deserve to be there. That's the reason why they keep winning, because there's nobody who have been able to come up to their level to take it from them.
Yeah, man.
One thing, they should have for Ricky T there. No.
Hey,
that's the reason you keep winning, because Nereti not there to take it from you. That's
my G like that. You look at nothing for you.
I love it. Nigel, always. We're gonna have to take that camera from Nigel. Let me see. Nigel will find it anyway, and then he can make a meme out of it. Just
when he finish you.
Yeah.
Yes, but to be honest, yes, it's always a pleasure to be especially now that I'm there, to be among them. And I'm going to use the opportunity as best as I can to really showcase and show that, hey, I deserve to be there. And it's not going to be my last. Although I was against competitions, I think that's why it took so long.
Really?
I always had this notion that for people to judge me based on my ability against other things, you know, that whole thing where you cannot judge your face based on his ability to climb a tree. I had this notion that I don't think people should judge me based on, because, you know, but then Koti explained to me and some other persons the reason for competition and why artists should really engage into it, and I agreed, and I decided, okay, easily to go through with it. But to be honest, it's not really my thing per se.
You know, even in competition, I think it teaches the artist a little more about entertaining, because anybody, and this is the reason we see very good artists with very good songs not making it past quarterfinals or semifinals, is because they have not understood
the entertainment part of it.
Exactly. You don't just go on the stage and sing your song. You could be a very good artist
and a very good singer.
Exactly.
But
and your song could be a very good song.
But if you ain't meeting the criteria on stage, that's a whole other thing.
You know who should go and learn to... No, Collision, don't say it.
Say it.
I don't say it
already. Say it.
I wasn't. It's not any St. Lucian artist though.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
The big dancer boy. He need to come St. Lucia and go in competition.
Wasn't he here?
Yeah.
He was there for the school of it.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I was highly disappointed in him. Everybody else, the party, everything, 100. Him.
Wow.
Do you think it's because, you know, like the song became just like on-set popular to him, or is he
I didn't even know he had other songs before. Him as an artist, he's too calm for the stage.
Okay.
I don't want to say boring. Boring going to be too much of a big word.
He's too calm for
the stage. You know, the song is already...
He wasn't whining to your expectations.
That
he don't whine, period.
But you're talking about big dancer, you know, dancing, that's a problem.
At least...
Show me that I'm making a big dancer.
But even if you're not a big dancer, because I got some people, they drink the rum and they gotta sit down, you know.
He probably didn't have enough
But put two dancers on the stage.
At least, you know, have a little...
Then let me feel something, let me see something. And what's yet he decided to go and sit down. I said, no, don't do that. But, back to competition, actually teaching you that this is how you entertain people on a stage. If you watch Ricky T performing anywhere, not just competition, Ricky T can break down that one song, that one performance in so many different segments. And I think maybe he does have it naturally, but I think a lot of it came from the competition. The experience.
True. The repetition of doing things is almost natural to him. Yeah.
How was it working with Ricky and Koti?
Easy. Very, very easy, very comfortable. I didn't feel pressured. I mean, Ricky T has a natural calming aura.
Yes.
You understand that, you know, he just almost like, I don't want to use the word pamele, but he have this type of...
Oh, that's the word.
Pamele type of thing. You know, he will not make you feel intimidated in any way because of who, his titles and whatnot. He's very humble, down to earth. Kati also has the same type of aura with him, where he's very patient, he's very calm. He knows what he's about, he knows what he wants, but he'll still allow you to do what you need to do to bring out, the music. So for me, it was very easy. I enjoyed it. I think the results came out in the music itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now let me ask you a question. Nigel would ask you, and just the same way he would ask you. Who man you write that song for you?
Let me tell you, Buffalo Children Fathers, I'm not lying. It has a baby daddy. Both of them. Each song have one.
What?